everyone. Welcome back to my channel. It's Nikisha Bond. We're still going through the 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're coming back, welcome back. It's good to see you again. You guys. If you can't tell, I am so excited. We have finally made it to the final law. Congratulations if you made it this far. First of all, I really appreciate everybody's support. This has been a long journey that nobody asked for. So sometimes it's a challenge to go on, but we are here now and I appreciate you guys. So let's get into law number 48, assume formlessness. Now, okay, let's get into it. By taking a shape, by having a visible plan, you open yourself to attack. Instead of taking form for your enemy to grasp, keep yourself adaptable and on the move. Accept the fact that nothing is certain and no law is fixed. The best way to protect yourself is to be as fluid and formless as water. Never bet on stability or lasting order. Everything changes. Now, I know last time I said I wasn't quite sure about this one, but this one's actually pretty deep. So let's talk about formlessness, shall we? The human animal is distinguished by its constant creation of forms. And forms are just like the mask that you wear, right? Rarely expressing its emotion directly, it gives them form through language or through socially acceptable rituals. We cannot communicate our emotions without a form. That's like if you show up and you're really angry, then you're showing up the form of an angry person. So we're always wearing these masks. We're always coming onto the scene, trying to be perceived as something. Now, whether that's the true full form of us, it can't be, of course, right? Because we're so multidimensional. But I'm saying you're coming on the scene in a particular form. So that's how people see you. Formlessness is when somebody is giving you a stimuli, but you're not really giving them a response. It's like they're saying things to you and you should be reacting in a certain way so they can tell, are you upset about this? Are you angry about this? Are you happy about this? That would be assuming one of those forms. But if you have no reaction and people don't know exactly how you're responding to that and what that actually means to you. So it's a very good source of power. So let's get into some more keys to power, shall we? I know I always say that, but let's do it. The first psychological requirement of formlessness is to train yourself to take nothing personally. Never show any defensiveness. When you act defensive, you show your emotion, revealing a clear form. Don't take anything personal, because it's not. It really is not. Most people are trying to get what they wanted to get done, and it's not personal. But if it is personal, that lets you know a lot about what the other person had in mind for you, right? You now get to see the strategy, the chess move that they're playing on the board, so to speak, in the game of power. And if you are reacting to that, if you are giving a response to that, you're going to let them know how you feel about that. So remaining neutral, not taking anything personally, letting it slide off your back like a duck, like water off of a duck's back, is a form of power because you don't give them the power to know what your response is. And so maybe it doesn't go with your plan. And so now you need to go back and reassess. You don't want to tell them that you've been thrown off your square. You want to make it seem like, okay, I can adjust to this too. Be formless. Don't take it personal. It's probably not personal. I don't think a lot of that stuff is personal. I think more people think about themselves than they think about you. So it's probably not personal. But when you take it personal, you're showing them what you think about it. So just keep that in mind. Okay. Formlessness is a strategic pose. It gives you room to create tactical surprises. As your enemies struggle to guess your next move, they reveal their own strategy, putting them at a decided disadvantage. Be a blank canvas. You need to work on your poker face. So that way when people are talking to you and they're saying something to you and you're getting upset, and I know there's a lot of people who wear their heart on their sleeve, they wear their emotions on their sleeve, but there's a lot of power in not having a reaction. It's just maybe saying like, I'll take it under advisement. What does that mean? How do you feel about that? They don't know. That's you taking formlessness. So be a blank face. Work on your poker face. Work on your somebody saying something to you and it's really pissing you off. How can you look at them like it's not even bothering you at all? Complete apathy. Because if you think about it, love and hate are the opposite sides of the same coin. But apathy is really where it's at. I don't even care. Can we move along? Thank you. Appreciate that. So work on it. Learning to adapt to new circumstances means seeing the event through your own eyes and often ignoring the advice of people who constantly peddle your way. Rely too much on other people's ideas and you end up taking form not of your own making. Too much respect for other people's wisdom will make you depreciate your own. You have to learn to trust your own judgment. I know that's hard in a world, especially with the internet, and you can get on here and you can hear people say things with such definity, like, yes, this is absolutely the truth. And you're like, okay, well, I guess it is. But in reality is that you need to learn to trust yourself. You know the person that we break the most promises to? ourselves. And that makes it so that we don't trust our own wisdom. So then we start looking, searching, trying to find somebody who knows, who's better than us, right? Because we break our promises to ourselves, so we can't be trusted. You see how that works? So I would say step one, we got to learn to trust ourselves. We got to do the self-love to say that we're worth doing the good things. We're worth keeping the promises that we made to ourselves. Otherwise, when you rely too much on other people's opinions, you're going to let them sway you. And they don't know all the intricacies of your mind. They don't know your past. They don't know everything that's going on with you. You are the expert of you. So you're the only one who can really give yourself the best type of advice. Anyways, I'm about to go off on a tangent on that one. So let's just keep on moving to the reversal of the law, shall we? When you play with formlessness, keep on top of the process and keep your long-term strategy in mind. When you assume a form and go on the attack, use concentration, speed, and power. So when you're playing with formlessness, even if you're having to change from form to form for form, make sure that you remember what your plan is. And sometimes you're going to not have any response, not have any reaction, seem like you're going with the flow. Okay, that's what you want to do. Okay, that's what we're doing. And then when you get that moment that you can really execute your plan or take advantage of an opportunity, that's when you go and attack. I think that's the best thing that I can get out of this is like, don't stay just completely formless and just moving on the waves like a seaweed on the ocean. You want to make sure that you do understand that sometimes formlessness is good, but then sometimes you need to go and get into your plan and start to get into attack mode. And when I say attack, I'm thinking of like attack your goals, attack your dreams, attack, your mission and purpose in life, not other people. That would be crazy. Let's get into my final thoughts. Assume formlessness. I like it because it gives you that ability to be flexible, to just kind of see what's going on and react to what's going on. Because there's times where you can directly go after your plan, and there's times where you have to sit back and wait for a good opportunity. And if you're not flexible enough to know when to be in form, meaning that overt attack, and when to be formless, meaning I'm just sit back and I'm riding the wave, you're going to really struggle in the realms of power because there are other people who are playing this game, whether you want to play or not. You're in this game of power. You don't want to take things personal. A lot of things in life are not personal. There are some people who do it, but I would say it's the exception and not the rule. Most people are so concerned with themselves that they are not looking at you and what you got going on. So you have to realize that sometimes people are going to act in a way that doesn't seem like it's in your best interest. Why would you think that other people are walking around looking to do things in your best interest? That's kind of crazy. But we do think that. So stop it. Also, be a blank canvas. It's important to have a poker face when you're dealing with information. You can't always control the things that are happening to you, but what you can control is your response. And sometimes if you don't know what to do, no response is better than responding. Sometimes you just need to take a moment, take a beat so that you can figure out what it is that you want to do. So if you get that poker face, if you have that blank canvas, that's the part of that formlessness, then you can go ahead and be whoever you need to be in the moment so that you can get the things that you want to get done. Oh my gosh, duplicitous sometimes, but sometimes we're really just trying to do what's in our best interest. So next time when we come back, we're going to be talking about not Law 49, because there is no Law 49. We're going to be talking about the most important things that I learned, and then also some different power dynamics that we can see so that we can take some of these things that we've learned conceptually and bring it down to the real world. Like, how does this actually work? In the meantime, make sure that you like, make sure that you subscribe, and make sure you share this with a friend. See you guys next time. Bye.